All right, my friends, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. Today we're going to take a look at War Thunder's Soviet T-28 1938. The Soviet T-28 was a multi-turreted tank. It was the first truly indigenous Russian design and one of the first medium tanks ever built in large scale in the world. Over 600 detailed changes were made to the tank over the course of its production, so narrowing down what exact model had what features was a little much for this old prison guard. For example, the first upgrade in the weapon system came in 1938 with the introduction of the L-10 tank gun, which increased the muzzle velocity from the KT-28's 1,250 feet per second to 1,820 feet per second. However, only a few hundred L-10s were available, so some T-28s continued to come off the production line after 1938 with the KT-28 cannon. The history we are going to focus on today is for the T-28 model 1936. As the War Thunder Wiki states that the T-28 model 1938 in War Thunder represents the T-28 model 1936. Based on specifications in 1929 for a pure infantry support and breakthrough tank able to deal with fortified positions and for exploitation by mechanized brigades, the T-28 was designed to complement the heavier T-35, with which it shared turret designs. Approval for the T-28 came on 11 August 1933. The first batch was promptly shown at the 1933 Red Square Parade. The production began shortly after at the Kirov factory as the model 1934 or T-28A. The T-28A was modified in 1936 with steel wheels for the number 4 and 5 suspension bogies and a new turret roof that had 2 hatches. The commander's hatch on the left side received a P-40 anti-aircraft machine gun mount. The 71 TK1 radio set was replaced by the improved 71 TK3. The engine air intakes were later changed as well, either in 1936 or 1937. T-28s with these changes were called the T-28 model 1936. Other than these changes, they were identical to the T-28 model 1934 tanks. The T-28 model 1936 had a 3-turret design, with a central 3-man turret and 2 smaller 1-man auxiliary machine gun turrets located in the front and to each side of the main turret. The crew complement was 6, with a driver in the hull front, a gunner in each auxiliary turret, a gunner, loader, and commander in the main turret. The engine and transmission were located in the rear of the hull with fuel tanks at each side of it. The weight was around 25 tons depending on the source. A 71 TK3 radio set was provided, which was a feature not too common at the time. The primary armament was a 76.2 millimeter KT-28 howitzer located in the main turret alongside a coaxial 7.62 millimeter DT machine gun. The main gun could elevate 25 degrees and depress -5 degrees, and the main turret could traverse a full 360 degrees. Each auxiliary turret was armed with a single 7.62 millimeter DT machine gun. Finally, a 7.62 millimeter DT machine gun could also be mounted on the commander's cupola for a total of 4 machine guns. The ammunition load consisted of 70 rounds for the 76mm and 7,938 rounds for the machine guns. The engine used was a 48-liter, 500 horsepower V12 M17T aircraft engine. The transmission had 4 forward gears and 1 reverse gear. The powerful engine allowed for speeds of around 40 to 45 kilometers per hour or 24 to 27 miles per hour to be reached. The downside to this powerful engine was that the high-octane gasoline fuel was incredibly volatile when hit by enemy fire. The suspension system consisted of 12 steel road wheels, all rubber-rimmed except for the 2 pairs on the 4th and 5th bogies. The drive sprocket was at the rear with the idler at the front. There were 4 return rollers. Each track was 45 centimeters or 17.7 inches wide, relatively thin for the size of the vehicle. Armor protection was also relatively thin for such a large tank, with a maximum thickness of 30 millimeters on the front and 20 millimeters on the sides and rear. The sides of the hull were also protected by side skirts. Production numbers vary, but somewhere between 500 and 600 T-28 medium tanks of all variants were built from 1933 to 1941 when the T-34 superseded it on the production lines. In 1939, Soviet heavy armored brigades consisted of 136 T-28s and 37 BT tanks. T-28s were often used more on the Sino-Mongolian border against the Japanese Imperial Army, but were also used in the European actions. The first combat use of the T-28 in Europe was against Poland during the Soviet invasion of Poland in 1939. T-28s were used very heavily during the Winter War of 1939 and 1940, which was a Soviet invasion of Finland. During the war, it became apparent to the Red Army that the T-28 did not have sufficient armor, and so the T-28E up-armored version was produced, and earlier models were modified in the field with increased armor. It was these vehicles that finally broke through Finnish defenses in 1940 and forced the Finns to sue for peace. In June 1941, there were approximately 400 T-28s on the Western Front during Operation Barbarossa, the German invasion of the Soviet Union. Most of the T-28 tanks were knocked out in just the first 2 months of combat, not all by enemy fire. Many broke down due to the lack of spare parts and poor maintenance. The last running T-28s were used in the defense of Moscow and Leningrad, but were removed from frontline service by 1942 due to them having become obsolete at the time. Now in War Thunder Arcade, the T-28 1938/1936 is located in the Soviet tech tree. It's a rank 1 medium tank with a battle rating of 1.3. It has a 954 horsepower engine propelling the 25.4-ton vehicle to a top speed of 27.3 miles per hour. Its main armament is a 76mm KT-28 cannon with a maximum ammo load of 69 rounds. Its secondary armament consists of 3 7.62mm DT machine guns. Now I have it assigned to an expert crew with a crew level of 150, which gives me a reload of 4.2 seconds. So what do I think of the T-28 1938 here in War Thunder Arcade? Well, first off, I'm always pleasantly surprised by the T-28's maneuverability. This is such a big vehicle that you would expect it to be very slow, but it's not. Its size does make it more difficult to hide behind cover and to maneuver in tight spaces. For its size, it's not very well armored and can be penetrated by almost everything. It has a good number of crew, which is needed considering the lack of armor. It has decent firepower with the 76mm KT-28 cannon, especially against light and medium armor, but there are a few tanks that you will have problems penetrating, and most of those come from the French tech tree. Overall, I found the vehicle fun to play. Now, let's take a look at the T-28 1938 in action. Here we go. Alright, we picked up Sinai, one of my favorite maps. And we only have one cap point down at the A spot, which means I should get pretty good shots at everybody trying to head there since there's not another cap for them to head to. But I will need to still keep an eye out for people flanking. So, alright, we're going to go head up behind this rock that I normally like to go get behind. T-28 is pretty mobile for its size. 27 miles per hour already. Just keeping an eye out for anybody coming. There's an A-13 coming. Don't really want to stop out in the open, but there we go. Let's hold up right here and see if anybody else is going to try to come through here. I'm not going to stay here too long because I'm kind of worried about people coming from over there. Catching me right on the side. Alright, let's see. Try to lob one over the hill. Oh, yes. Got him. Let's try that over here. Nope. A little bit higher. Yes! Oh, that was good. And we earned a bombing run. Let's see if we can take this out. Drop some arty. While we're waiting for this bombing run to take off here. Group of tanks there. Pull up. I'm still worried about people coming from that side. Didn't get up quite as far as I wanted, but let's see if there's a big group of tanks. We got 2 bombs. Let's see. I can't really tell if many are grouped up. Let's put one right about there. Maybe get that T-28. I got the Horo with my arty. I got his engine. Come on, reload. There we go. It was dangerous for me just to sit out there. Oh, the over the hill shooting. I'm really enjoying this. I hit him. Barely touched him. Come on. Be still. I can't seem to get him. Oh. No damage. Got him. Come on. Dang it. Oh, stay right there. Yes, please. Got him. Wow. This is just a feeding frenzy. My goodness. Alright. I see somebody on that back road, but we got plenty of guys over there. I think I need to move somewhere to find something else to shoot at. Oh, we got an M2A4 with our artillery. Nice. And earned another bombing run. Alright, let's pull back up closer to this rock here for a second. Get ready to go on this bombing run. Not too many targets to shoot at. But we have 4 bombs. I think I'm going to run this line right down through here. One for you, maybe? There, ooh, right there. There. Can I get one here? Alright. What do we destroy? Kina. I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right. Oh, he got my driver. One of my machine gun turret gunners. Alright, Panzer III. Oh man, that was poorly timed right there. That was poorly timed. Let's replenish our crew member. There's somebody trying to flank over to the east a little bit. Oh, he's dead. I think I'm going to move on up. We've got guys sitting on the A cap, so I'm really not expecting too many enemies to run down through there, but I could be wrong. Let's try it over the hill. Nope. Okay, I can see them right behind there. I think somebody killed him. See, only one enemy vehicle on the map. Let's see if we can use our quickness to get over here. Oh, he's running. It's like, I'm out of here. Run, Forrest, run. I didn't pull up far enough. Where is he going? Is this Panzer III gonna kill him? Where is he at? There he is. M22. Got him. Okay, we got a tank destroyer over there by their spawn point. And got 3 vehicles over there now. I'm in behind these rocks, maybe. Oh. Dang it. Got a critical hit on him. Got him. One more light tank. LBT. You got blown up. I think this is it. Oh, one more. Oh, I missed him. That's it. Stick a fork in it. It's done. Let's take a look at these results. Here we go. First place in the team. Alright, let's take a look at these awards. Multi-strike, base defender, triple strike, without a miss, shadow strike, avenger, tank rescuer, professional, survivor, and heavy metal hero. Player statistics. There we go, first place in the team. Alright. 16 kills, 94% battle activity. Not too bad. Alrighty. We picked up Kuban. Yes. I think I'm going to go for this northernmost spawn point. Northwesternmost spawn point, I guess. But now that I'm looking, there's only the one cap point. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with too late now. Go with the gut. I wanted to go here first. It's usually because there's 3 cap points. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Looks like a lot of people are thinking the same thing, but I'm still gonna go hug this western side. You know what it is? It's flank and spank. Flank shots give you the sides of these vehicles a lot of times and get somebody in a crossfire, and he's got to give up the side to somebody. Might as well be me. Alright. This is a really good position. Don't really have a shot on that guy. Top of the turret maybe. Whoa, yes. This is a better position when there's a cap point over in this area. Somebody has noticed me here. Panzer III. Really don't see how any of the other team is deploying. This is the only guy on the map right now. Well, somebody just got killed. And he's no longer on the map. We'll come back in a minute. There is a bombing run, or not a bomber, but a attack aircraft. So we're just going to pull down here. Get a little more cover while we go out on this attack run. Alright. Now I can better see how the enemy is deploying. Look, I got 2 enemies over there close to me. Most of them are down this way. One more bomb, let's see. Maybe right here. 5-1. Maybe come back and try one more scraping run at the SU-51. Nothing. I really should put this thing on mouse control, but I just can't do it. So jerky, the joystick. If anybody has really good joystick settings, like what sensitivity needs to be set to what gets smooth flight, let me know. Alright, we took out a T-26. Still think I need to move a little more east. Get back in the action. Some BT-5 over here maybe. Is he gonna come through here? Nope. I'm not gonna go through there because they spawn in and be in a bad spot. Ooh. I have a shot on these guys. Not really. There's a bunch of them over here though. Watch out for this tank destroyer that's down this way. Shoot-51. Maybe I can get him. Where is he at? There he is. Got his engine. Sitting up. Driver, let's get the crew. There we go. Right. Now I can come up and behind these guys. I'm not have to worry about that Shoot-51 popping me. Right, there's an M2. Got him. Panzer 3 right there. Has he noticed me? Oh, somebody else killed him. Hello, dude. Got the air attack coming in. Let's come over here and get this cap point. A couple of vehicles behind me I need to be careful about. Get him, yes. Come on, this tree's bothering me. Alright, somebody else killed him. Panzer 3 over there. T-60. Captured the zone. Panzer 3. Got him. BT-7. M2 way up there. Hit him. That was good. Missed him. There's a T-60, BT-7M. Woo! Oh, ho row. Oh, row your boat. Got him. Got him. Blew his top off. Drop some arty. There's the M2. Oh, side shot. 60 or T60. Oh no. Got him. Drop party. And there's 3 there. Not really. AA is moving in. Where's it at? Oh no, gun depression. Right. Here we go. What is that? He hit him. Driver gunner. Should be another free shot here. For the other side. Here we go. Move on up. T-26. Got a light tank coming this way. Missed him. Oh, gun depression. Dang it. Party on the guy behind us. Where's this BT? It's too fast. Let's cut through here. Cut through here. Dang it. No, it wouldn't fire. Dang. Okay. Take a look at these results. Awards. First strike, ground force rescue, safe and sound fighter, double strike, tank rescue, avenger, professional, shadow strike streak without a miss, final blow, mission maker. All right, 16 ground targets destroyed. We'll take that. First place in the team, 16, 97% battle activity. That's not too bad. Okay, so the T-28 1938, or at least that's what it's called here in War Thunder. This is a decent vehicle. It is quite large, but it is extremely maneuverable for its size, and it has decent firepower. Quite fun to play. All of the T-28s are pretty fun. You know what else might be fun? You might enjoy some Angry Nerd merchandise. Right now, Angry Nerd merchandise is only available for my Patreon supporters. Just select the tier of support that coincides with the merchandise that you would like. If you would like to be featured in an Angry Nerd video with your Angry Nerd merchandise, just submit a photo of you with your merchandise to AngrysArmy@gmail.com. Be sure to specify whether you would like to appear in a War Thunder video or a World of Warships video. Now that I've pimped my merchandise long enough, if you're still here, please take an additional few seconds to look at these credits and see who makes this channel possible. Thank you so much for your support. Nerd out.